Lana plans to take over Dress to Impress, and I think I figured out how. What's up, it's Size back again with another Lana lore video. Make sure to stick to the end because how Lana plans to take over Dress to Impress was right in our face the whole time. Also, Dress to Impress did receive some new updates. Make sure to follow because we're trying to get to 200k followers before the Halloween Lana lore update. My predictions have come true, like how I predicted Lena would replace Lana a while ago. Currently, the doppelganger Lana is missing, but I don't think we've seen the last of her. If you go into the basement of Dress to Impress, you'll notice there's boarded up doors. This is interesting because Lana's announced 2 games that have yet to come out. I think these 2 doors will be the gateway to these games. Let's talk about the first game, the meat room. We got a glimpse of this in the past summer update, where if you walk through the wall in the men's section, you would go into this room that looked like it was made out of flesh. The next update, we saw the room featured a key that said Lana. I speculated this meant Lana was still trapped, and here we are now seeing Lana locked up in the cage. In a previous questionnaire, Lana talked about the meat room and had this to say. Maybe you've heard this word associated with me and you've been confused what it means to Sadade and the Awakening. The word vessel. I'm sure you uncovered something I didn't mean to show you all yet. The meat room, which isn't really the name I have in mind. It was the vessel. I'm sure you all know my plans. My plans to take back what they took from me and more. I wanted to take over Dress to Impress. This vessel has been beating, it's been breathing, and it's been adapting to its environment. It's been producing energy and matter for us, such as the creature you may have spotted in the room, locked behind Alethea's. Soon, you will be exploring the depths of the meat room for me. I don't think I've ever given a maze to you before, right? The walls of the vessel are vast and filled with twisted paths. Still, me and Gangnam haven't located the core of the vessel. So, Lana still has to find the core of the vessel. I think this might play a part as to why we saw the doppelganger Lana glitching. In my previous video, I speculated that Lana was glitching because they haven't fully worked out the kinks for making doppelgangers. So they end up turning into these creatures. I think if they find the core of the vessel, it will allow them to make fully functional doppelgangers. It's also interesting she says she wants to become the best person she can be. I think this is referring to how the doppelgangers are still glitching. Also, Lana said the meat room was originally called the vessel. It's been breathing and adapting to its environment. I think this means it's been learning about Dress to Impress. I think the vessel is the source of their energy, giving them power, producing energy for them. In the meat room game, Lana will be using us to get to the vessel. I think it'll have walls that look like vessels with twisted paths that will easily get you lost. It seems like we'll have to get to the center to reach the core of the vessel. Something else I've noticed is Lana has mentioned the word vessel and plant a lot. In Lana's game, Sanagen's gallery, it shows a picture of Lana. Next to it, it says vessel. You'll meet her soon. At the end of the hallway, we see the creature. I think this is telling us Lana is the vessel creature. If you look up the definition of vessel, there are 2 meanings that apply to this. The first definition is a passageway holding or conveying blood or other liquids. This would describe the meat room perfectly. The main definition I wanted to focus on is a tubular structure in the vacuolar system of a plant serving conduct nutrients from the roots. Interesting how this definition also mentions plants. And I've noticed that all of Lana's games, there are flowers and plants everywhere. Some creeping over like they're trying to grab you. Also, in Lana's cult, the leader, Argonom's nickname is Fiaril, which means butterfly in Swedish. Butterflies are like magnets to flowers, and there are flowers all over forest. Lana is being used to transfer nutrients to the cult and is going to use the Dress to Impress players to get more nutrients. In Sanagen's gallery, there's a poster of Dress to Impress, but it's covered in decaying plants. I think this is a preview of what's going to happen to Dress to Impress. The plants are going to help suck all the energy out of the players for the cult to use. The vessel will spread all over the walls of Dress to Impress. Since Lana is the vessel, Lana will literally take over Dress to Impress, as her organs spread around the walls like vines. However, for Dress to Impress to to keep its all ages rating, I think this will take place in one of the doors in the basement of Dress to Impress. I think this will lead us to another game that spells Dress to Impress backwards. It will be tethered to the real world of Dress to Impress. So I think the real Dress to Impress will have decaying plants all over the lobby, while the Dress to Impress backwards game in the basement will have the building covered in flesh that's used to give to the cult. This would explain the video Lana posted on her YouTube that showed Dress to Impress all dark. The buttons were replaced with eyes, which we've learned the eyes have been used to sacrifice to the creature. In the description for the game, it says the parallel world. I think this game will also give us more information on the doppelgangers that invaded Dress to Impress. I also think we got the instructions for the meat room game. In Lana's game, Sanogen's Gallery, there's a portrait of Lana that's flipped upside down. It says, Lana, the one who tells the truth, the one you can trust. I think this is referring to the Lana trapped in the reverse upside down Dress to Impress world. It's really creepy because flipping things upside down can represent evil and satanic powers. If you go up to the poster, it's actually a secret room, and when you jump through it, it gives you the rules. I think these rules are referring to the backwards Dress to Impress game, and I think it's telling us what we do in the tethered backwards Dress to Impress game will reflect in the actual game. We're trying to warn the Dress to Impress players what's happening. However, it says grow the vessel and lead them to the tunnels, but don't let them out. What if this door in the basement of Dress to Impress is the tunnel, and that's why it's all boarded up so that they can't escape? Also, it's really interesting how it says grow the vessel like it's some kind of plant. So while making this video, I was thinking, if the vessel is the original Lana, who is this trapped in the cage? I think it's possible that the Lana trapped in the cage is actually the first Lana doppelganger. This would make sense as to why there's a number 1 on the cage, meaning she's the first doppelganger and not the original. I'm not too sure about this part, but I do know she needs help. If you pay close attention to her eye makeup, you can see it spells out H-E-L-P, spelling help. Now, I think these new games will be coming very soon because all of this will take place during the Halloween update, which is getting really close. What do you all think of this Dress to Impress theory? I think it's pretty spot on with all the plant references we've got. Something people have noticed is Lana's hair has changed. In new servers, Lana's hair curl is thinner than before. Owen, who is one of the developers of Dress to Impress, said they reworked it because the old version was from Toolbox, which is where you can get models for creating Roblox games. Since they didn't create it, they could possibly get copyrighted for it, so they changed it. Owen is also getting a code for these axes with animations for them. Apparently, Dress to Impress is looking for voice actors for the game. They're looking for a male and female voice actor. What if this is for Lana and Argonom? I think it's pretty cool that the game's expanding and adding more details. Now, let me know what you think of this Lana lore, and make sure to follow because I will definitely be keeping you up to date on the Lana lore and any other changes that happen to Dress to Impress. If you want to talk more about the Lana lore or any other lore like FNAF, join my Discord. You can also post your Lana lore fan art in there or at me on Twitter for it to be featured on the channel. Also, thank you so much for 10k followers on Instagram. All my socials are linked down below. Make sure to follow all of them to stay up to date with the Lana lore, because I do make short form videos for Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram, but my YouTube shorts can only be 60 seconds, so check those out for longer versions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.